Casey's Corner, introducing you to small businesses in the East Valley. Brought to you by Prosperity North Advisors, a Kendall insurance agency, protecting your prosperity. Hello everyone, Casey Kendall, Prosperity North Advisors, a Kendall insurance agency, protecting your prosperity. Joining me today, Chris O'Brien from Scorpion Specialists. Chris, thanks for being here.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for having me.
So Chris, we're actually at one of your clients' locations, at their house, and you're in the process, you and your team are in the process of sealing their house for scorpions. So tell us a little bit about how you got started with Scorpion Specialists and what you do.
I started back in 2003. I worked for 3 other companies that I saw a big problem with scorpions. And nobody really seals a house completely the way it should be done. So I started doing houses as they're being built, all up in Albuquerque. So I'd see a lot of holes before lights were put on, before vents were put on. They only need the size of a credit card to get in from your walls and attic. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to start sealing full interior and exterior so they can't get it in the home. Put up permanent barrier.
Scorpions are gross. I hate scorpions. Now, stop me if I'm wrong, but if you have scorpions, you will always have scorpions. And if you don't have scorpions, you'll never have scorpions?
Not true.
Okay.
Not true. Scorpions are territorial.
Okay.
But the problem is they have up to 32 babies.
Wow.
So where's those babies going to go when they have them? They say there's 2 things in Arizona that you're going to get eventually. It's either termites or scorpions or both. So, but being that we're sealing up the house, use a proper pesticide every month, seal your block wall where they come out of, that's their home sweet home. If you do all that, you can eventually, and blacklight. We recommend that you blacklight at least once a week during the summer, if not more. You're going to weed them off the property.
Okay.
Eventually, I've had customers that had 50 to 60 on the block wall, and we sealed it, did everything we could. They brought it down to 1.
So tell us about the process. So this is somewhat unique because you're able to seal the stairs. So tell us about the stairs and this unique process.
Well, the stairs, if you take the carpet off the stairs, there is drywall holes on both sides. They come up through there because they're in the walls, so they're going to come up through your stairs. But if your carpet's on the stairs, we can still seal it, but that's kind of up to you.
Could get a little bit messy.
Yeah, so if your carpet's not on the stairs, or if you have wood stairs, there's still a gap. So we seal that off. The caulking goes on white, dries clear. So you're not going to see it.
Awesome. Now, another place where there's a possibility of getting scorpions where they can get in and come through is under cabinets and then through plumbing.
Yes.
So tell us about that process and what that looks like.
Well, underneath your cabinets, they get behind, there's a panel on the back side of your cabinet underneath where the plumbing's at. So those plumbing pipes shoot behind that panel into the drywall, and there's big holes in there. So they come through there, sneak behind the panel, drop out through the cabinet holes on the bottom. So that's why we seal that. The plumbing is also same thing. There's holes behind there, so they follow that up and drop out of the plumbing underneath your sinks.
Now, one of the processes as well that you were telling me about is the vents. What's going on with the vents? I've seen videos of scorpions falling through vents, landing on people's heads. Yeah.
Well, there's a few ways that they enter the AC vents. One is they get up on the roof, crawl down through your AC vent that way. They're not scared of heights.
Sure.
They'll go as far up as they want to go. That's why we've done apartment buildings that are 3 stories high. Another way is there's a drywall crack around the duct. They crawl in through there and then drop out of your vent that way. There's an actual video on my website of one sitting inside of a vent. So what we do is we pull the vent cover off, put a bug screen on the inside of the cover. It's the same screen that's on your windows. It's actually called bug screen.
Wow.
Buy it from Home Depot. So we put it on the inside cover, we tape it on there, we rub caulking on there so from the hot and the cold air, it won't dry it out, and that screen's flipping around in there. So we seal it on, and if you ever want to take them off, you can still clean your ducts.
So it's not going to make any obstruction in the vents or the ducts or anything
No,
like that?
I've talked to AC guys. It's a forced air. It's going to blow out of there no matter what.
Okay.
I wouldn't honestly, myself, if you didn't screen your vents, I wouldn't give you a warranty because that's a major entry point.
Interesting.
Those are the exhaust fans. I have a video of one dropping out of the exhaust fan. Right above your head where the toilet's at.
Wow. Another place, the foundation. What people don't realize is the area around the foundation has a lot of openings. Now, you were telling me, I'll let you explain it. Tell me about what's going on at the baseboard of the foundation.
Well, the foundation, they only need the size of a credit card to get in there.
Wow.
So very, very little. So, and if it's any wider, roaches, crickets, rattlesnakes, rats, mice, they're all going to be in your walls.
Yuck.
They don't care. They feel the cold blowing out of there during the summer, so they're going to go up there. It's cold, dark, moisture. Stucco actually holds moisture.
Sure.
That's why there's weep holes. We don't seal the weep holes because they got to weep the moisture out. We seal the gap.
Basically the house breathing.
Yes. So we seal the gap that's underneath the weep holes, which could be anywhere from 1/4 of an inch. We've seen it to 1 inch wide.
Wow.
So we seal that. The caulking goes on white, dries clear, and that way they can't get in your walls anymore. Nothing can get in there.
Last place, block walls, exterior block walls. Tell us about that process as well.
The block walls, there's columns, they're pop-outs every 5 feet. Those are hollow. On both sides, we seal both sides. So during the daytime, they go in there. If you take a black light out there, nighttime, they're coming out of there. So we seal both sides. Now, that doesn't control your neighbors, but it's going to reduce. You know, people that go out in black light, they find 50 to 60 on their walls at night. It's going to reduce that way down. And we also spray the block wall.
Okay, awesome. And I think it's important to know that the caulking, when it's going on, will dry clear. That way you're not going to see it, and the house is going to remain pretty.
That's correct. I mean, cosmetically, if you don't know what sealing's about, and your friends, family, people from out of town, they're not going to know your house is sealed.
Right.
They'll have no idea. Around ceiling fans, around lights, anything that's visible, if it's a white ceiling, we use white caulking.
How long can a scorpion live underwater?
Up to 3 weeks.
Holy crap.
So he could be sitting at the bottom of your pool, you jump in.
And he'll get you.
Yep.
Ah, man, those things are from the devil. Chris, I appreciate you being here. It was a phenomenal process, and I thank you for all your information. What's the best way someone can get a hold of you?
You can either go to my website, scorpionspecialist.com, or you can call me directly, 480-560-1854.
Perfect. I will make sure that all of your contact information is on there. Chris, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to be featured on Casey's Corner, please like, subscribe, share this video. Thanks very much. Have a great afternoon.